You caught all of that today?
Yes, I sure did.
Good job. How long did it take you to catch that?
Oh, we've been here since 6 this morning.
Since 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
Well worth it. What kind of fish is that?
Trout.
Trout? Nice.
Now we got a nice ringer.
Uh-huh.
At least we got dinner now.
Oh, so you set him back in the water?
No, I eat them.
So why did you put it back in the water?
I got it tied up.
Oh, okay, okay.
Keep them fresh.
Very nice. Good job. Enjoy your dinner. I'm gonna do a quick 360 and hopefully you guys will see all the beauty around this mountains. I don't know, I'm the only one here, so I'm a little bit, I don't know, a little afraid, but at the same time, it feels so serene around here. Look how beautiful it is. I'm gonna do a quick 360. And it's so peaceful, so quiet. You can actually hear like a pin drop. It's so gorgeous. There's something about the mountains lately that I'm really connecting with. I don't know what it is. Lately, I've been in such of mountains around Arizona, and I don't trek the mountains. I don't hike the mountains. I just like to come and look and sit. I know I haven't vlogged in a hot minute. I have not been feeling my best. 1 minute I'm ill, the next minute I'm feeling better, and the next day I feel like I'm sick again. I was just going through this up and down cycle, up and down cycle. I'm not sure honestly what I have, but you know, I find this to be true when it comes to healthcare workers. We are the worst patients. Like, I try to stay out of the hospital as much as possible. I initially thought I had a cold, and I got over that for like a couple days. And then 2 days after that, like this temperature hit me out of nowhere. In addition to the temperature, my throat, my tonsils, they felt really swollen. And the day after that, I started coughing. But, you know, me being me, I was trying some home remedies, trying the lemon tea, trying the lime tea with honey. I was doing everything to stay away from the hospital. And it does help just for a little bit. And then you start, you know, getting the cough again, getting the inflammation. But today I'm feeling a whole lot better. I really am. But I am going to go to the clinic tomorrow. I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to go to the ED. I don't want to go to the emergency room. But I'm going to go to the clinic. I'll see my doctors and see what they suggest for me. But aside from the voice and, you know, a little congestion here and there, I do feel a lot better. So part of the home remedy that I'm going to try, I've tried a lot. I've tried the honey, the lemon, the lime, and they all work for, you know, a little period of time. But the best of the best is catfish pepper soup. And that's what we're going to do today. If you need to make this remedy, this beautiful catfish pepper soup to send away the cold, of course you need your catfish. I try to get them as fat as possible. When you get the really thin one, you'll be fighting with the bones, okay? And you need more fish than bones. So this is a catfish. This is a whole catfish. The head is somewhere in there, still defrosted. It was brought out from the freezer. These are the ingredients that you're going to need. Habanero pepper. This is ehuro. This is a moroziza. And ehuro, let me show you what the whole one looks like before it was grounded. So this is what ehuro looks like. It's like, it looks like nutmeg, but it's not. It's like, I guess maybe native nutmeg. I'm not sure what it's called. That's that. Then moroziza. Moroziza looks somewhat like this before it is grounded, and I have a coffee bean grinder that helps me grind it into little bits. Then I have my onions, I have my Maggi, I have my
salt. And then I have my uziza leaves. This is a dried one. All done with the fish pepper soup. I am about to dig into this. Actually, it took about maybe 20 minutes or so to boil on high heat. I am so ready. So all done with the soup. That was all kind of deliciousness. I wish I could share it with you guys. Even the aroma alone, even like the scent of it alone, you could feel it like opening up your airways. It felt so good. So good. I'm glad I was able to make that. That is going to be my main meal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner until this whole cold thing or whatever it is fades away. Some fruit plate for the chiquitos. I think they will love it. Chia. Yes, mommy. Ngabano Bruni.
Welcome to the wild life.
Kehine miha. Ngabano Bruni. To be honest with you, I went through bouts of flu. So I had flu 1 week. I recovered, and then going into the second week, like midway in, I got the bout of flu again. So I had it like back to back. It was so stressful. And while I had the flu, acne just, if I come closer, you guys will see my face. Acne just covered my face because when I stress, it becomes really like inflamed. It gets worse. So I had more acne. Thank God I am better, and this is just acne, so I'm not too bothered about it. But and thank you guys too. There's a lot of people who recommend a lot of things to me whenever I mention the acne. A lot of you guys who've gone through the same thing, you guys tell me, oh, try this, try the other. And thank you guys for that. But there is no need to recommend anything else for me because whatever it is that is in the market for acne, I have tried. Online, in store, in person, the duo shoot, like I have tried it all. Nchankota, like name it, I have tried it all. Okay. My husband was making fun of me the other day. He said, I was thinking that Nsimbe will cure this acne. I'm sure you try it. Nsimbe is like feces from, in English, feces from tortoise. Like if somebody tells me that will cure the acne, I'm sure I'll try it, but I'm done. I was done earlier this year. I said I will not keep just trying things on my face because the more you try, you are subjecting yourself to the after effects of whatever it is you try. Some of them will like burn my face, like irritate my skin so bad it turns red, and I'm not like fair. So you can imagine my face like red, okay? Burns, and it completely changes the color of your face. So I'm not wanting to try anything else. But what I do want to do is control it from where it's at right now. So right now I just wash my face in the morning, normal soap and everything, wash it in the morning, wash it at night, and that's what I've been doing. But it got worse because I was sick, and it gets worse when I'm ill. So I will allow it time to settle down, and then if it doesn't settle down, I'll go see my dermatologist. My dermatologist is very well aware of my case, and he knows the things that I've tried. They've documented that. I told him like anything that will like really irritate my skin, I'm not interested in. So at this point, if it's not well controlled, I'll just do the pill. I'll do the tablet. I'm not interested in anything topical, because I don't want to subject myself to anything that will really irritate my skin. So how did we get to acne? Oh, okay. I was telling you guys why I wasn't doing a video in a while. So yeah, I was sick twice while I wasn't doing the video. It was a flu, thank God. It wasn't anything that sent me to the hospital. So I dealt with that, and just normal stressors in life. But I'm thankful to God I am doing much better. While I was sick, of course, nobody was like jumping rope. I did not want anything to make me worse than I was. So I took a break from that for a while. But surprisingly though, when I was ill, after the second round of flu, I made an appointment to see my doctor at the clinic, not in the hospital, just the regular clinic, just to make sure I'm okay, because I get the flu maybe once a year, but not like back to back like that. I wanted to make sure I was all right. So yeah, they checked me out, and my blood pressure has been really steady. I'm so thankful for that. I'll put in a quick video of that. How's the blood pressure? 116/77. That's good. Yeah. Very good. So as you guys can see, my blood pressure was now back in the hundreds. So happy about that. I remember when I made that video when my blood pressure was like going to the 140s. Chai. And I told you guys what I planned on doing, which I did. Thankfully, the blood pressure went down. So what my challenge is going to be going forward now is to shred some weight. Lose a little bit of weight, because we got the food thing down, we got the activity down. So I just want to be consistent to maybe lose a little bit of weight. But aside from that, all is good. I thank God for good health. I thank God for life. I'm so grateful. That's about it. Yeah, I thought I'll just pop in, do a quick update video and then get right back in the swing of things. How are you guys doing? Oh, look at those tomatoes. If you've watched my videos for a while, you probably have met Franca. She came in this morning. She dropped a big old bag of tomatoes for me. So I'm really I'm thankful for that. I am blessed to have some good friends in my life. She's crazy. If you guys met Franca, you'd be like, this girl is crazy. She's cuckoo. But she's a good person at heart. So I am so grateful. Like all these tomatoes, I will not have to buy tomatoes for like a good 2 or 3 months. So I'm gonna cut this up. We'll make some rice today, and then we'll put the rest in the freezer. I no longer cook my tomatoes. I used to cook them and put them in the freezer, but now I just cut it up. I like the look of our cut tomatoes. I no longer blend my tomatoes. So I'll cut it up, I'll put it in the freezer, and then we'll make some rice today. But before we make that rice, I want to quickly upload this, and then we'll chat later, okay? So this is all sliced up. This is the size that I like. All I'm doing is I am bagging it in a single-use bag so that when I'm ready to cook, I just pull out the bag from the freezer. If I don't freeze it like this, most of the tomatoes will go to waste, and nobody wants that. We are not wasting money at all anymore. So yeah, I'm just gonna bag this up, freeze it up, and we're good to go. This is the end result of those cut up tomatoes. It took me about, let's just say, an hour or so to cut up all the tomatoes and bag it up.